Have you ever stopped to think about how strange and fascinating the universe is? Despite centuries of study and research, space continues to hold secrets that defy human logic and imagination. The more science advances, the more we realize how far we still are from understanding the full complexity of the cosmos. Today, you'll learn facts that seem straight out of a science fiction script, yet they are absolutely real. Get ready, because our journey into the unknown starts now. Let's begin with something seemingly simple yet astonishing. Did you know scientists have determined the average color of the universe? After analyzing the light emitted by hundreds of thousands of galaxies, researchers concluded that the predominant color in the universe is a light beige, dubbed cosmic latte. Despite the beauty of colorful images captured by telescopes, like nebulae in vibrant shades of blue, purple, and red, the truth is that if we could condense all the light in the universe into a single color, it would be far more subtle than we imagine. Now, imagine a star that harbors a gigantic diamond inside it. Sounds unlikely? Well, this star exists and has been named Lucy, in honor of the Beatles' famous song Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. It's a white dwarf located in the constellation Centaurus. Over time, this star cooled so much that its interior crystallized, forming a colossal structure of pure carbon, the same element that makes up diamonds. Estimates suggest Lucy contains more than 10 billion trillion carats. It's a true cosmic jewel, though completely out of humanity's reach, located more than 50 light-years from Earth. But tell me, what would you do if you could get your hands on this entire diamond? Right now, as you watch this, you're traveling through space at an unimaginable speed. Earth moves around the sun at over 107,000 kilometers per hour. And that's not all. The entire solar system is in motion, orbiting the center of the Milky Way at about 800,000 kilometers per hour. And as if that weren't enough, the galaxy itself is hurtling through space at an estimated speed of more than 2 million kilometers per hour. This means that even standing still, you traverse absurd distances every second, a true intergalactic journey without ever leaving your spot. But what if the solar system had more than one star? According to the binary companion star theory, the Sun may have had a twin in its early formation. This star, theorized as Nemesis, could have been ejected by gravitational forces or even captured by another star system. This hypothesis could help explain the existence of mysterious objects and unusual orbits in the farthest reaches of the solar system, like the potential planet 9, whose existence remains unconfirmed but intrigues astronomers. If this theory is correct, Earth's sky would have looked very different in the past, illuminated by two suns, just like the planet Tatooine in Star Wars. In space, silence is absolute. This isn't just poetic metaphor, it's scientific fact. Sound needs a physical medium to travel, like air or water. And in the vacuum of space, there's simply nothing to carry sound waves. That's why, despite the spectacular and noisy explosions we see in sci-fi movies, any cosmic event would, in reality, be completely silent. Even a supernova, one of the most powerful explosions in the universe, would occur in utter and complete silence. Now, let's talk about a real cosmic goldmine. The asteroid 16 Psyche, located in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter, is one of the most valuable objects in the solar system. Composed almost entirely of iron and nickel, it's believed to be the exposed core of a primordial planet that lost its outer layers in a violent collision. The value of the metals in 16 Psyche is estimated at over $10 quintillion, a sum so absurd that if we could mine and bring it to Earth, the global economy would be completely transformed, likely collapsing the precious metals market. As bizarre as it sounds, space is also home to a literal alcohol cloud. In the constellation Sagittarius, there's a massive cloud of methanol floating in space. This cloud is so large it could theoretically produce more than 400 trillion liters of alcohol. Of course, this alcohol wouldn't be safe for human consumption, but the idea of an alcohol cloud drifting freely through the cosmos is, at the very least, curious, worthy of ranking among the universe's weirdest oddities. Speaking of oddities, there are planets where the weather is downright hellish. On the exoplanet WASP, 76b, for example, temperatures exceed 2,400 degrees Celsius. The heat is so extreme that iron in the atmosphere evaporates. Then, when the night side cools, the iron vapor condenses and falls as metallic rain. Imagine a place where, Instead of water droplets, it rains molten iron, just one of many examples of hostile worlds beyond our solar system. Saturn's majestic rings, one of the solar system's greatest spectacles, are disappearing. Studies show that the ice and rock particles composing these rings are gradually being pulled by the planet's gravity, falling into its atmosphere at a surprising rate. This phenomenon was observed up close by the Cassini probe, which ended its mission by plunging into the planet itself. Estimates suggest that in about 100 million years, the rings will vanish entirely, leaving only historical records for future civilizations. And what about the end of the universe? Several theories attempt to explain how it all might end. The Big Crunch proposes that the universe's expansion will one day reverse, collapsing everything back into a single point of infinite density, similar to the initial state of the Big Bang. The Big Freeze, on the other hand, suggests the universe will keep expanding until all energy dissipates and every star burns out, plunging everything into eternal darkness. Then there's the most extreme theory, the Big Rip. In this scenario, the universe's expansion wouldn't just continue but accelerate until the very forces holding atoms together are overcome. In such an event, the fabric of space-time itself would tear apart, bringing about the absolute end of everything. Venus, our planetary neighbor, is a world full of peculiarities. A day on Venus is longer than a year. This happens because the planet takes more than 243 Earth days to complete one rotation on its axis, while a full orbit around the Sun takes just 225 Earth days. Additionally, Venus spins in the opposite direction of most solar system planets, a phenomenon called retrograde rotation. Its dense atmosphere, mostly carbon dioxide, creates a devastating greenhouse effect, raising surface temperatures to levels hot enough to melt lead. Finally, we come to one of the cosmos' greatest mysteries, the existence of completely empty regions in the universe. The Boötes Void is one such area, a region nearly 250 million light-years across where there's practically nothing. No stars, no planets, no galaxies, just the most absolute and profound vacuum. This enormous void is so puzzling it defies current cosmological explanations. How could such a vast region form with almost no matter? Could there be something there we're still unable to detect? The universe is a place full of wonders and mysteries, and the more humanity discovers, the more we realize how little we truly know. We're just passengers on a small ship called Earth, drifting through the vastness of a cosmos that seems endless. If you enjoyed this content, keep following for more journeys into the unknown. Until next time,